Hey, good morning, everyone. It's A. John. Today's March 1st, 2021 at 7:50 a.m. I do two recordings of Dogecoin daily, one in the morning and the second one in the evening. I cover the news and the technicals, aka the sticks here. Okay, let me go and start out with a tweet this morning I saw from I guess Mark Cuban, the owner of the Dallas Mavericks. So he says you can now use Dogecoin to pay for tickets and merchandise for the Dallas Mavericks at EL deal blah 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 blah. Why? Because we can. Mark Cuban says. Mark Cuban said the basketball team decided to accept Dogecoin because we can. In announcing the move, which Dealbook is the first to report, the billionaire owner of the team added in a statement. So this is a big step for Dogecoin, in a sense where adoption rates are increasing, okay? Two words you gotta understand, adoption rate right there, okay? Adoption rate means that more mainstream acceptance. The more it happens, the more this can become the, literally the people's currency. Because the saying goes, right? You kind of make it what you want for the most part and kind of make your reality what it is. So this is kind of the same idea here. Everyone's jumping on board here. Elon Musk, Mark Cuban, all these big names here, and Mark Cuban is on Shark Tank, right? So he has a huge following here. So when he does a tweet like this, or when Elon throws a tweet out, it just expands the grasp of Dogecoin, and it becomes more mainstream. So people hear about it, right? When that happens, that's very good because then they want to buy it too because oh wow, they're doing this, I better do it too, and people get the FOMO thing, right? I mean, it's kind of a hype train, it's kind of messed up, but at the same token, it's very good for Dogecoin in general though. So, of course, we're on the ground floor because we already know about it, right? It's the folks coming in on new ones, right? So, I guess they may watch my videos and figure it out. So who knows? But you know what? Let's get to the sticks now because that's what you're here for. Okay, so let's go to the daily chart here. Alrighty then. So let's see where we're at right now. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. I want to check the MACD first, see where it's at. Okay, so let's see now. We have literally how many sticks we got going now? We got one, one, two, three, four, five. Okay. Every single day so far for the past 5 days. I wouldn't say week because 5 days because cryptocurrencies trade 24/7. They don't just trade, Monday to Friday like the stock market here. So we're seeing an upward trend. The velocity or Momo is very slow, but it's slowly but surely. So I mean, when that happens, that also can mean that we can also go bear side as well. But given that we're still in the bullish section here and we're resetting in a bullish section of the MACD here, I believe we should be fine, but only time will tell. And by time, I mean give it a week or two to fully reset, and we'll see what happens then, right? Just given the current trajectory and the velocity, I would say we're looking at about maybe a week to 3 weeks, depending on how. I mean, on the current velocity here, I would say about 3 weeks. If we increase the volume and get more Momo in 3 weeks' time, then yeah, it could be shorter, right? But as of right now, as of today, this recording here, that's how I see it as. But anywho, so that's good. We're bullish so far, so we're seeing that. And we're seeing it also get reflected in the chart here on our daily sticks because guess what? On a MACD, you see it barely moving, right? So that means that the momentum is very slow here. So that's getting reflected in the stock price here. I'm not stock price. The coin price here. You see how our range is so narrow, literally from 493 up to 514. That's literally a difference of about about 0.021, 0.0021. It's such a narrow trading range. That tells you that there isn't very much going on at the same token, right? But we're also seeing the 50-day average move up as well. So now another 50-day, it's about 408, almost 41. So give it 2 weeks time. I think the 50-day may be around like possibly 4.5 or 4.8 cents, And when that happens, and the Dogecoin is still around 4.8, around this area here, I can see it honestly just bouncing and breaking up. But we got waiting to see. I'm obviously that's just my intuition, gut feeling based on what I see today here. But things can change as you can tell. I did mention yesterday as well that anytime you see anything below 5 or 4.9, it gets bought real quick here. So you can see here anything below 5, it gets bought real quick. Yesterday and dipped too much, but today it's dipping a little bit though, and we're still literally just hanging on at the 5 cent range here. So this could possibly be a descending triangle, but let me go to the lower time frames and kind of see there, because as of right now I can't really see it, but just based on the stick, it kind of leads me to believe it that way. And plus, we're trading in a range here, so don't expect any big moves here. This is more of a swing traders kind of game here. But if you're like me, if you're investing for a long term, as a long term as in like years, not just days or months or weeks, it doesn't really matter, because I'm just cost averaging and I'm buying slowly but surely. Let's check out the 4 hour chart, see how it looks now. Okay, let's get into that. Okay, the 4 hour chart, we're kind of banging around here, as I mentioned yesterday. We're just banging around here for the most part. Okay. And you can see here that we had the descending triangle for the most part, and now it's kind of breaking down. But now, from a descending triangle, now it's turning into an actual channel. So this looks to me more of a. Let me see if I can move this thing. 1 second. To me, this looks more of a downward channel now, where you're hitting high lower lows and higher lows each time it goes down as well. So this isn't necessarily bullish here, but this just tells you that we're trading in a current descending triangle. I mean, a descending channel in a range bound trade here. So when you see something right here on here, you could possibly buy it around here. It means 493 and go for a swing trade up to about 522. If I were doing that, that's what I would personally do. Again, I'm just a guy on YouTube, so don't, I'm just telling you what I would do. I'm not giving financial advice or anything. All right. On another note, so you can see you see these sticks right here where you're seeing a bunch of spinning tops. A spinning top is basically like you have a stick and a line in the middle here. So it's kind of like a spinning top if you can remember what that toy looks like for you youngins out there. But if you're like my age, you know what it is though. So when you see that kind of stick, that just tells you there's a lot of indecision where people don't know what to do, right? Like, oh, should I buy? Should I not buy? And it's being reflected in the candlesticks here. So you're kind of reading off. So basically, I'm kind of reading people's emotions and their buying habits right here. I mean, you're like, what? It's a stick. You can't tell. But I mean, the thing is, you can interpret based on people's buying patterns and selling patterns. That's how people do marketing, right? But anyway, let's do the 4 hour chart here. All right, so we're having low volume again, 13, 216, but we're just starting a day though, so that's okay. Let's see how MACD looks. Okay, so MACD is literally going into the bearish territory, and it's starting to break down now. So basically, what this tells me in the coming days, and possibly because it's Thursday, and this coming weekend, we could see some more possible buying opportunities. We could see another test of say possibly by the weekend. I would say around here, our other temporary support. I'll say 451 up to about, let me see, from here. So basically on a weekend, and because the 4 chart here based on how the 4 based on how the 4 hour chart is looking currently, this weekend I could see us testing 472 and 450. So again, with low volume weekends, you can obviously make some good, I always call them deal buys on those days, because not many people are trading on weekends because they want to live their lives and all that kind of stuff here. And Dogecoin isn't really that important to most people right now, let's be honest here. So, but to me it is, and I like buying opportunities. So yeah, so basically on a 4 hour chart here, you can see it's starting to come down here. So I suspect we may go up to around here. I don't see us going all the way down, because just based on how slow the current momentum is. But of course, things can change on a dime. That's why I make 2 videos a day to kind of demonstrate this to you guys, and you gotta be apprised of what's going on. Either watch it yourself or watch my videos here. Oh, and by the way, if you watch my video this long already, please give it a like, subscribe, and give me a comment below. Let me know how you feel about the Mark Cuban Dallas Maverick news right there. I think it's personally super bullish for us. I mean, it's not getting reflected in the charts yet because there isn't enough attention on Dogecoin yet, but yet it is the third most talked about cryptocurrency of all time, as far as I know. Sorry, apologize. Sorry, apologize about my cell phone. Let me put on mute real quick. So yeah, so let's go to a 15-minute stick right here real quick and see what it looks like. All right. Okay, so a 15-minute stick here. Pardon. As you can see here, we're literally just doing a very, very basic descending channel trade here. So this is a very easy day trade. It's easy money if you're day trading. It's literally just buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here. I mean, you can literally make lots of money that way because it's so predictable. Because based on the low volume trades right here, it looks to me more of just bots trading around or day traders. And when you see this kind of pattern, you can make easy money. You know, the best thing to do is go for patterns that are very, very broad and everyone knows about. Because the psychology of trading is that if everyone knows about it, they're more likely to follow it. So it's kind of like manifest destiny, right? Where you kind of just like, you kind of, if you think negative, you're gonna get negativity in life. You think positive, you're gonna get positivity in life. And if everyone knows these patterns here, like this, things like, oh great, okay, I'm gonna do it, and everyone does it, so it kind of just manifests itself, right? So it seems like, oh my God, John is like a, he has a crystal ball or anything. No, I don't have a crystal ball. The thing is that I just understand these things through intuition, and be trading for over 10 plus years already. Okay, so let's check it out now. So anyways, back to the 15-minute chart here. So you can see on the 15-minute chart here, I mean, it's a short time frame, but you can see that we are literally only doing cycles in the bearish sorry, the bearish part of the MACD here. So this explains why we are seeing lower lows and higher lows, because there is enough momentum to push it out of the bearish territory, from the bearish territory to the bullish territory up here. So that's why we're seeing higher lows and lower lows. Okay, guys? Just want to point that out there for you guys to see it. And this kind of is demonstrated through the technicals here, right? So with that being said, this is kind of why I'm saying it'll be a very easy trade, because it's literally doing a descending channel trade here. So let's go back to it now. Let's see what else is out there. Okay. You can see right here, the big volume right here, right? 3.5. Well, I think it's big, but it's kind of a buy signal right here, because someone says, okay, I see this pattern here. I see it hitting near this bottom part of the descending channel. Sorry, descending channel is near it. I'm gonna buy it, and it's also near a support as well. So before hitting the descending channel, I'm just gonna buy it at the support. But these supports and resistances and channels, they're all temporary in nature. They are not meant to be followed to the T where, oh, it must hit it. When you see it around it, just kind of go for it for the most part. That's usually what it means. And you see how fast they sold in the next few minutes? They sold so quick. And now it's coming back down again because everyone is seeing it. So if you're a bear, there's money to be made. If you're a bull, there's money to be made. You gotta understand. It's like Sun Tzu the art. It's like Sun Tzu the art of war, right? You have to know your enemy, aka the bears or the sellers, and the bears have to understand the bulls, both ways, because that's how they coexist, and that's how they create liquidity in the market. Liquidity is just basically people buying and selling here, right? Long or short here, and they're both great for the market here. There's no bad or good here. They're both necessary. Okay. So this concludes my video for the morning here. It's again, it's John. I make 2 videos a day. Give me a like, subscribe, give me a comment below about what I said about Mark Cuban, and let me know how you feel about this descending channel trade here. And of course, as always, I'll catch you in the evening tonight, okay? Take care, guys. Bye.